a house. That's basically it. The entire plot is explained in the exposition segment of it, and hopefully I'm not going to get any copyright strikes, but if this video skips or has any weird, like, elapses, I'm pretty sure it's all original to the actual, compared to the actual movie itself, so fingers crossed, let's get through this and hope for the best. And then,
the first section is, based off the movie.
There is a part where they get pulled in, and I think the screams are taken from the actual movie, so I'm sorry in advance if anything happens. It just kind of happens with licensed games, like, wherever it can. I don't think there's any licensed music, but there's only one way to find out, and that's if the house screws me over. I blame you for this. No one else. Certainly not this asshole. Boom! Monster house! It was a house. It was a monster house. A monster house was a monster house. A monster house. Yeah, one of the reasons there's two reasons I'm playing it, actually. It's because, one, it's a PlayStation 2 game that is Halloween themed because it's October. Gotta love the spooky season. And then, two, it's one of the only ones that I actually have the casing to because I have like 3 boxes of games, and if I had them all individually wrapped, it would take up like way too much space. So it's actually one of the only games that I'm actually going to be able to show, like, hey look, I have the cover to it. I actually take out all the covers and I have them all in a box, so if I ever sell my games, I'm actually going to be like putting all the paperwork back in, because I have like a box like this big just filled with the papers and all the different ads and stuff.
I'm DJ.
For those of you who haven't seen the movie, it takes place like 20 minutes in.
Old man Nevercracker's house. You know how every block has a cranky old man that doesn't want you on his lawn? Nevercracker ate those guys for breakfast. Along with children and dogs, and as rumor had it, his own wife. But I found out that those rumors weren't true. Nevercracker
Gotta love the
wasn't
crazies,
a
man.
monster. His house was. I told my friend Chowder. He didn't believe me. Then the house tried to eat him. He believes me now. While studying the house, we met Jenny. She's really smart for a girl. Okay, smart for a boy too. Okay, fine, she's smarter than me. It was with Jenny's help that we formed a plan on Halloween night to sneak inside and kill the monster house. The police caught us and locked us in their patrol car. And after they were eaten, it was our turn.
I'm only gonna play the intro sequence just in case. They actually have all of the cutscenes lined up, and I'll add a link in the doobly-doo. But ooh. They got eaten by a house. You can tell, because it's a spooky house. I'm actually really surprised that after this movie, other people didn't try doing, like, the monster house idea. Like, it never really, like, gained traction, kind of like... But I really think this could be, like, a big thing in horror. Normally it's like, whoa... Well, I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but, like, it's not like the house that's haunted. It's, like, things haunt the house.
Now I know how taco meat feels.
That
know?
makes 2 of us.
Shh! I don't think it knows we're still alive.
By the way, Chowder is both my favorite and least favorite things about the movie and video game. If that's the tongue, and that's the throat, then that must be the uvula.
I didn't do it.
It's a girl house.
You guys. Jenny!
What am I supposed to do with that?
Maybe go to the kitchen.
Hello?
This game has no chill. Just like right out the gates, they leave like this giant killer. They just rip open the floors and tell you to have fun. Ah.
Is this a kitchen? Yuck.
You can tell that this was made in the early 2000s because they don't. It's an electrical fire. Don't use water. It's like rule 1. Okay, do I go this way? Ooh, can of pop can help you regain your health. But I haven't lost any health. So hopefully I don't do something stupid. Not gonna lie, these pipes actually jump scared me on my first playthrough. And I'm not talking like as a kid, I mean like revisiting it as an adult. I didn't expect these pipes to like just right out the ground. So it actually got me once or twice. Can I, there you go. R1 to punch things. Found camera food. Got it. I have a feeling I'm supposed to go into the light, even though it's probably...
Stay back, you chair!
God, I love the chair creature things, because they're just so cool. It really reminds me of Grabbed by the Ghoulies, one of the great games of the early 2000s. It really needs a reboot. Or at least a recreation. Rayer, do something. Do anything. I don't care if it's Banjo and Kazooie, Nuts and Bolts 2. Like, Rayer needs to start developing games again because... A toy monkey. Whenever you find one of these, you'll unlock a game art in the gallery. To collect monkeys, look at them and stay still. Nothing else here? Nothing else. The fact that you just instant reload everything. Kaboom! Arcade tokens. What could those be good for? Where do I go then? They highlight the door you go through. Oh god, some of these like creatures are so well done. The fact that they have tank controls on this. But dude, look at the design on some of these, man. Like, they really went all out with it. Like, it's not even that big of a game. They just make it look so cool. Like, honestly, I think the the creature design in this is actually scarier than the original movie. Which isn't saying much, because, like, the original wasn't really scary. Hello? Bathrooms are safe points within the house. The game will automatically save your progress when you enter one. That's thematic. Anything in here? You know, my bathroom saves. Delmo, if you go into the bathroom in this game, it saves the game. Okay. Come on. The fact that it, like, sits there for a moment. Oh, there's what's-her-face. I don't remember any of the characters.
Guess the maid has the day off.
Because I remember she was annoying in like I'm not gonna do anything until I'm almost half dead
There must be a way out
type
of
of
here.
way. Slingshot. Can she jump? Aha!
They're like wooden spiders!
Oh yeah, she had a rapid fire one. Dude, they went all out on this game, on some of these level designs. Like, this game design did not deserve to be this well put together and thought through. Like... There was something that way. Ah, bro.
How about this?
Well, I guess I'm not doing 100% completion. Chapter 2. This game really can be zipped by if you skip the cutscenes. I feel like the cutscenes are, like... I looked it up, the cutscenes are like a half an hour long. If you watch all of them... Link in the description, by the way. And, it's pretty solid, not gonna lie. But, it's just... It was basically grabbed by the ghoulies with less steps. And I like it. Grabbed by the ghoulies, dude. Hey, it's your boy.
Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
The reason I remember Chowder is because I actually had a friend in middle school that looked exactly like him, and I mean like right down to the cape. And like it was all a coincidence. Like he's never, I don't remember him ever seeing Monster House, but he was doing it before Monster House was released. Because I would have been if I was in elementary school, it would have been like a few years before this actually got released. So
What's going on? What's going
I think his
on?
name was like Patrick, but he looked exactly like Chowder. I think that's his name. I actually can't remember now. It's so weird seeing like... Ooh. Oh shoot! Pots do stuff.
Awesome. This'll help.
Secondary ammo filled. God. It sucks being in a monster house where anything can be alive, isn't it? Can of soda pop. God, I love this. This game really, like, honestly, they could have doubled the length of this game, but keeping it short really fixed a lot of problems that would have arose with it. And I think this game should be acknowledged for being at least a passable game. And I haven't completed it, so I don't know. I want to give it its official ranking at the end. Once the game is complete. I don't trust it. If it moves, kill it.
Ah, that's good.
I love how they, like, got away with doing a first-person shooter without actually calling it a first-person shooter. Because this is very obviously a shotgun. With the girl being a pistol and the main character being a rifle. But they couldn't do that because this is the early 2000s. People aren't allowed to have guns. This is a kids series. They can't have rifles or guns. That would be bad. Only bad people have guns. You think I'm acting sarcastic, but like legit, that was how like a lot of children, like how a lot of entertainment is treated. Like, ugh.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! Ah, get away from me, Lamb! Ow!
Man, he really got the short end of the stick. All of the enemies in this area are like super fast. Opening door.
I can't take this. Boom!
Come on, creepy TV.
Might be handy. Whatever.
Well, that's not a good sign.
I think I'm gonna hurl. Incoming! Watch it!
It's a good thing water ruins good mahogany. This poor dude, like, I feel so bad for the old man. God, what's his name? Knickenbocker or something like that? Tabernacle, some old-fashioned word. Yeah. Yeah, that's how science works. Dude, this entire, like... This is, like, so convoluted, like, as a design. But it's so cool. Or, not convoluted, what's the other word for it?
This is one for the books.
Oh. I just wasted special ammo. I think the word is contrived.
Where's that music coming from?
Maybe it's the TV. Oh my gosh. The poor old man just has his house destroyed in both stories. Plot twist, their entire point is to destroy the house, but that aside. Oh, the only gripe I have is this game has tank controls. They could have just as easily, like, just mapped the left stick to move and... Or the left... Yeah, this left stick for walking and then the right stick for, aiming. You know, like all FPSs, but they gave it tank controls to make it even more horrifying for no reason other than to mess with kids.
Smile.
I just keep pressing
Automatic
square.
fire.
Increased rate of fire. Just gonna hide behind different bits of furniture. Dude, it really does feel like it feels like Resident Evil 1 Remake. Not gonna lie, now that you point that out, it's... You need the library key. There's a difference. Yeah, but honestly, this is basically... Like, it has only tank controls, which kind of bug me, but also I kind of don't mind because tank controls aren't the worst thing to happen. But, like, God, this entire game.
Yikes!
Just murder this child. Anybody else see what just happened? Because that was very sudden. Okay. Let's just walk out of here and leave.
Oh, it's a mechanical piano. What's in that?
Dude, if they actually put this in the OG Monster House, I think I would actually have nightmares to this day. Destroy it. That's not good. Cool. That would have tarred me as a kid. I would have been done. Oh, look, there's a library key. It's gonna be fine. Ominous, creepy static. You guys know what that means. Hey, yeah. Oh. No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Hey, that hurt!
Looks like a book could be placed here. Well, it's a good thing we're in a library. We can just, you know, pick any book off the shelf that doesn't immediately try to murder us. And by the way, I am not actually dodging these. I'm just getting really lucky. I am not actively trying to dodge and avoid. I'm just running through the hallways hoping for the best. Dodge, run. Hope for the best, hope for the best, hope for the best, hope for the best. That's a chair.
Excellent.
That's
I'm sure this
dusty
will help.
old book.
What?
Dodge.
Keep it together, DJ.
Run. I don't know which way the thing is. Is that it? Hopefully. There you go.
What?
The fact that they can damage you while you're doing... Ooh.
Say cheese.
Oh. I really like this game, man. Oh, hey. Oh.
Take that, you pixelated monstrosity!
Skull? Skull, can you hear me? It's DJ.
Hey, little one.
Skull, listen. We tried to kill Nevercracker's house, and we got swallowed alive. We're inside, and we've been separated.
That's not good.
Skull, that's the only information I have. Now, how do we get out?
Kill the beast.
How?
To kill you, beast, thou have to strike at its heart.
What do you mean it's heart?
It's not how static works, but okay.
death in the face of doom.
Bruh. This is one of my that's one of my favorite cameo
Follow the light to
characters.
find the way. Or is that light the way to find your followers? Don't judge a book by its cover, unless it's a cookbook.
Dude, he was one of my favorite characters in the original because he kind of like called out, like he was kind of the stereotypical nice guy. Like I could easily see him in a trench coat and fedora trying to pose coolly in front of a camera at some con. And so like the fact that I feel like I've met this guy before, but he's actually likable, is like one of my favorite parts about him. There's something making that chair invincible. See, the trick is to not deal with the problem and just run. Oh, I'm in a bathroom again. Press circle to turn on. It doesn't do anything. Can I flush? Immersive. That's the peak of ability. You know they went thorough when you can flush the toilets in a game. I don't know, knowing this game, they'd probably like flush the toilet to save, but then scrap that idea just because of how immature it sounded. Laundry key to open this chest. There's a sparkly thing over here.
I'm sure this will be useful.
That's not a key. Maybe I go into this creepy basement. Nope. Maybe I go through this door.
Huh?
Well, screw you too. It's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. And that crate could help you reach the top of the wardrobe. Wood crate. I don't know what the arcade tokens are for. What are they good for? Where's... What crate were they talking about? I disassociate for 2 seconds and now I'm totally lost. What? Dude, you have the entire room to go across.
Man, what's in this crate?
Ooh, blindside. What was that? I don't know. Shoot it anyway. Get it out. Pull. Pull,
So,
pull, pull,
yikes!
pull, chair! Ooh,
This will make a great souvenir. Smile! Come on,
this way.
stay back, you radiators!
The fact that you strafe once it's locked on, it's kind of adding insult to injury to the fact that they could have totally made this.
Push!
They could have totally made this with standardized controls, because they very obviously knew what they were doing.
Man, what's in this crate?
I don't know, man.
Huh? What am I supposed to do with that?
Put the doorknob back. Okay. Momentary aside, because I love design and UI, and I'm covering it right now, but like, the fact that they customize your image based around who you're playing up here is incredible to me, and I really appreciate how they designed it. And then your gun meter, for lack of a better term, it swaps out depending on which character you're playing, and same with your special ammo. Like, they really put a lot of thought into this design, and I appreciate that. And I think UI is one of my favorite things that people tend to like just shunt aside, especially indie developers. But like, when it's really done right, it's just 10 out of 10. I just needed a moment to say that, because like, honestly, solid UI. I didn't even see that, so free collectible. There's a monkey in every room. Wait.
That glow.
Laundry key. You know, if you just look for the door with a light underneath it. Arcade token. Was that it? No. Boo. I'm not here to do a collect-a-thon. I'm here to leave because I've already missed one of the big ones.
One more push.
I don't know why he keeps saying one more push as like his first resort.
Man, what's in this crate?
It's handy that they have these random scrapings on the floor to show you the fastest possible route you can take. Really makes my job a lot easier.
Man, what's in this crate?
Maybe. Does it just burst through? With how vicious those pipes are, I'd actually imagine it would just burst right through the floor. Oddly enough. Nope, I didn't want to climb, I wanted to push. Is there anything in this room? There's another crate to push around. Oh. Stay away. Not today. Ooh.
There must be a way to bring this ladder down.
Dude, you have so much stuff that you could pull this ladder down with. I need a hook to pull this ladder down. Dude, you got tools all over here. My man, you do not need a specific item or device to do it. I feel like I've explored the wrong... I like went through a door and did an area that I wasn't supposed to yet. Unless there's a hook somewhere in here. Another momentary aside is like, this house really looks lived in, which is, how do I phrase it? It sounds like it's obvious, like, yeah, dude, of course, some old guy lived here forever. And it's like, yes, but that's not exactly the point I'm trying to make. The point is, like, this house actually looks like somebody was here, like, actually lived. Actually lived a long and fulfilling life in this place, which is, sounds obvious, but is actually very difficult to actually achieve. Like, if I guided you through a house like this, you would have, like, known people live here, which, okay. Anyone can make a house and, like, design it to look like a house, but to make something actually look lived in is infinitely more difficult. Which is why I'm saying, like, dude, this is a thing that is, like, way crazier than it appears on first glance.
Could I be cooler? The answer is no.
He's about as cool as I was when I was his age. That is to say, not much. Chapter 3, Second Floor. I have no idea how many chapters are in this game, too. I really should have, like, checked ahead to make sure it wasn't, like, an absurd amount. I looked it up on how long to beat, but as we all know, that's, like...
The house! It's waking up!
I looked it up on how long to beat, but as we all know, that's probably one of the worst measurements of how to play a game. Because it said it only takes 4 hours to play. But, knowing how long to beat, it's either going to take me 7 hours or 3. Oh. Something's making this immortal. Run away, run away, run away, run away.
What do we have here?
It's a monkey. Monkey. Run away.
There has to be a way through here.
Oh, hey, there's a grate. A key?
What's going on here?
Well, if he didn't know before, he doesn't know now, because that was definitely a concussion. Ooh. What's going on here? Yeah. Most of the time people go, what's going on here? It's in the opposite order. Where was I? I was doing a thing.
Hey, it worked!
You sure you want to do that? Wait, wasn't in the original, wasn't the chimney the heart? Or am I just crazy? There seems to be a puzzle here. Aha! Not falling for that.
Man, what's in this crate?
Okay. And if I retreat back. this way. Whoa.
Not again.
I was hoping I could get through that without any incident. Shows what I know. I trapped myself in. Maneuverability, schmaneuverability. Oh. What did they... Ah. Oh, thank you. Oh.
Not again.
Cinnamon? Synonym. Nope, 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 nope. I was supposed to do something. I didn't look good. I missed a detail somewhere out here. Move, move, move! Is this... No. Bro, there's no way a stack of boxes that high would have maintained its shape. I don't want to get all OSHA on everybody, but dude, that thing would collapse like the Roman Empire.
One more. Uh-oh.
Back off!
How?
Oh, no.
How did that activate?
Man, what's in this crate?
Oh. No. No. Run away. That actually got me. I just went down this entire hallway and almost got myself killed for nothing. Just run away. I should have just gone through that door. That door.
What a mess.
Right over there. Somebody designed this
What am I supposed to do with that?
for a game based off of a children's IP. They're just like, you know, we want this to be for kids, but we don't want it to be too easy, so let's just scare the tar out of them. That was more a frustration grunt than anything else, because, I mean, yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna... Give me a second. Boom. Oh my gosh. I was having, like, I kept pointing this way when I wanted to point this way, and pointing that way pointed away from the screen, and I didn't want that. Because I'm so used to, like, pointing this way to be pointing at the screen, and since I swapped sides of the screen, I didn't want to do that, and I didn't want to mess it up, and it was just me getting angry and nitpicky, but I'm just... Hello, I'm on the flip side. This is my right hand.
Over here!
This is my left. I am now
are you
matching
doing
your
up there?
orientation.
The same thing you'd be doing if you were up here? Looking for a way to not be up here.
Girl, you trapped yourself. If you went into the vents not being able to come out the other end... We should just get you guys a set of mics so you can comment in on things without being seen. Because I know you guys don't want to be seen. But man, some of the stuff you say is funny.
Actual commentary, the other half would be random ass noises.
Random ass noises. You mean like a fart? It's a random ass noise. Oh god, that's uncomfortable.
Everything's alright.
I went through a door and now I'm on the wall. The thing that confuses me. Yeah, that's fair. Mildly uncomfortable. Dare I say, slightly infuriating. Oh, I hate this. I hate this a lot. I am now on the ceiling. Why are there chairs on the ceiling? Riddle me this, Batman. You know, not gonna lie, if Riddler responded with, because fuck you, that's why, I would definitely be reading more Riddler comics. Most Riddler comics are pumped full of nonsensical, like, garbage riddles, but if, like, he actually just started making fun of Batman.
Yeah, I tried pushing on it, but I hadn't thought of pulling. Thanks for exhausting all possibilities.
Girl, you asked for
Try
help.
Cutting it open with your sharp wit.
Sorry. I get sarcastic when I'm frightened. Look, I better try to find another way.
Really? You just made me climb on the ceiling. For no reason.
Yep.
I remember not liking her in the movie because she was sarcastic when asking for help. Like, she'd be like, can you help me out with this? And when, like, they don't, like, immediately get it successfully done, she'd just be like, well, that was a great effort. It's like, girl, like, work as a team. Help. Like, it's like one of my only pet peeves is like when people are sarcastic and don't help out the generalized group. Oh, like we were watching Night of the Living Dead, but like the 90s recreation or reboot of it. Ooh, they really wanted to. Oh, it's a different button now. But the 90s release of Night of the Living Dead, where it was like different. And there was this dude who just made an ass of himself the entire time. Just like, we're staying in the basement. And it's like, dude, you have a whole crew of like 12 people trying to ask for help. You're just being selfish and mean. Like, I don't like characters like that in a horror movie.
Huh? What's
I don't
this?
like characters like that either. They're more infuriating when they're the main character. And you happen to like that.
Well, like, I can handle, like, sensible sarcasm, or, like...
These people go over the deep end for sensible sarcasm, my guy.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm fine with it being, like, a sarcastic a-hole as long as they're getting stuff done. Like... Whenever I watch a TV show, and if it's somebody who can actually get things done... Why is it still... Oh, she uses the slingshots. God. get a refill? Aha! I forgot her slingshot could open locks. That's a little annoying. But, like, if it's just somebody being sarcastic and not helping out, it just bugs me a lot. You can flush the toilet and it makes a noise. It tells you can actually turn on the sink, but nothing happens when you turn on the sink, and it, like, faintly plays a noise. It's a little annoying, but not really too bad. Yeah. I am very particular in my sarcasm. That's why I like the other guy in Night of the Living Dead. The guy who actually got stuff done, and it was like, if you're not going to help us, you're just being a nuisance. And, like, I can take that amount of a-holery, but if it's, like, a dude being sarcastic, just like, see, I told you so the entire movie, despite not doing anything. It's like, you can talk all you want, but if you're not doing stuff, It's not worth it. Whoa, nightmare fuel. Here it comes. This traumatized me in childhood so much. I hate you. It's the TV. Oh, God. I was not mentally ready for this as a kid. And when I played it for the first time and it, like, swung out like that, dude, I was panicking. Granted, I was it was, like, around elementary school age for me. But, like, yeah, I wasn't ready for that. The fact that all the walls are, like, the fact that all the drawers are, like, exploding outwards, too, like, it was the first time, I think it was actually the first time I cried because I was so scared. Or it feels like it. I bet you there was tons of times, and if I really thought about it, I could be like, oh yeah, I cried here a lot, too. But, like, I don't cry when I'm scared, I get angry when I'm scared. But not like I'm going crazy angry, like, more like come on kind of angry. I'm a weird person, man.
Look at that.
I don't like being angry. When I get angry, I, like, build myself up, and then I get really frustrated. Because I'm like, this is unbecoming. Being angry for the sake of, like, when people get angry at video games, I'm like, then just turn it off. Or, like, change the game. Like, do something other than that. Change up your strategy or just leave. But, like, people will, like, rage and, like, scream and stuff. And I'm like, dude. Go away. Oh, dude, I don't think I made it this far. I don't remember this. I remember the TV.
Oh, boy.
None of my stuff is damaging it. Aha! So it's timed out. It only slows down once he swings out.
Hey, that hurt!
Different types of swing out. There it is. It's gonna slow down in a second. Boom. Ooh. This creature design, though, like, come on. You don't see stuff like that every day. How do you avoid that? There is no zoning in that. Can I get closer? Nope. Ooh, how do you zone this? How do you get out of this?
Everything getting dark.
What? What was that? The fact that you can't dodge. doesn't...
I've got a bad feeling about this room.
I have a bad feeling about this room. I feel like I'd have a bad feeling about this house. Nuke that from orbit. Do anything to avoid it, man.
Huh? What's this?
The fact that a cup of noodles is what revives health in this game. Ooh, sorry, pal. There you go.
Oh, what did I get myself into?
What is that? Okay, so you can avoid things by getting far enough away from their attack. Okay, alright. Learn, adapt, overcome. This way. So whenever they miss a shot, and taunt out the boss. Much easier. All in the zoning. So, common functions in video games is they'll basically divide an area, and then say, if you are this close to this enemy, it'll use this attack, and if you're this close to the enemy, you'll use this attack. If I'm really close to the enemy, it'll loop out and swing around. Then I can just gain some distance, and that'll be it. Or if I'm... It looks like if I'm too far away from it... Okay. It looks like if I'm too far away from it, it'll do that little electricity thing where it just drops it down and then shoots from there. Where it'll shoot electricity in 3 different paths. The trick to zoning is finding out what direction things go in. Oh, quick time event. Well, that's creepy and ominous.
The bigger they are, the harder it is to make them fall.
That's not too bad. The writing in this game is very akin to the movie. Not gonna lie. Whether they actually intended it to be that way or if it was happenstance, they did a really good job on this game. Like, I'm still talking about it. Like, this game should not be as good as it is. And the fact that it has as fluid gameplay as it does, like, why has no one talked about this game? Like, this game deserves all the love in the world, and I feel like I don't know many people who have actually... Oh, wait. There was the monkey back this way. Ah! I don't know how none of that hit me. But if you run, apparently you can avoid stuff.
Oh, that was close.
Boom.
Pow!
The auto-target is very fluid on this, which is a gripe in some games. But, like, the controls, like, despite being tank controls where you can only go forward, backwards, and turn left and right, are still pretty functional. tank controls in general aren't a problem once you get used to navigating certain rooms. Like, it's only a problem. I think tank controls tank controls are only problems in game when, like, you're not used to them. Because, like, if you play games like Silent Hill and Resident Evil,
Look at that.
holding down forward and going through multiple camera angle changes becomes second instinct. Like, you get used to it.
How did that feel?
I actually recommend playing, like, Resident Evil and Silent Hill. Like, they're pretty difficult because there isn't a lot of clear guidance on what direction you're supposed to go.
They're coming out of the barn.
Or what they want out of the player. Like, there'll be, like, a vague hint that just says, oh, I should go to the scullery or something like that, and you're, like, in a haunted house. But they won't tell you where the scullery is or what directions you need to go. And I think that's one of the reasons that they're, like, slightly more difficult. Or, like, you can pick things up, like, ridiculously early in the game that you won't use until, like, the last, like, quarter of it. Which I think adds to the game. Yeah, I saw a news article in a gaming magazine recently that was like, Silent Hill is too difficult for new players or something like that, and it's like, I kind of get it, kind of don't, because Silent Hill is only difficult if you really like clear instructions and direction on what you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to go. Otherwise, it's like any other game. Like, not every game tells you which direction you're supposed to be going. It's kind of like life. Ooh, didn't expect me getting metaphysical now, didn't ya? Telescope key room. Like, I have no idea where that room is. And I definitely haven't been in there yet. Ooh. It's unkillable. It resurrects when it dies. Please keep it away from me. I don't want to deal with that shit. Whew. That's cool.
A fire hazard.
Oh. Just keep an eye on animations. Okay, I can't stop thinking about this. Who made this game? THQ and Havoc with Columbia Pictures and Sony Pictures. Huh. It's actually licensed out by THQ. That'd be closer to the medium end of their life. It's actually really interesting to read up on the history of THQ because they were a company that would take up any license they could and make video games out of it. And eventually they got really, really good. But the thing is, they were always, like, specialized in, like, low-budget creations. So it's like, they always created low-budget, quick-to-pump-out games and released some really successful, amazing hits. But they never went back and revisited a lot of their game franchises, other than, I'd say, like, Hot Wheels and maybe one or two others.
This
but
is
like,
all in my head. This is all in my head.
It's not all in your head. Quit making a fool out of yourself.
has to be a way around this.
There has to be something around this. God, look at how big the attic is.
What was that?
What was it? Oh yeah, THQ.
Jenny!
Okay. Give it a second.
Hang on, I'll be right there.
Oh, THQ and Ubisoft. Ubisoft actually did a similar thing where they'd pick up whatever license they could take and then just keep using that. But the difference is Ubisoft found like 5 or 6 IPs that just make bank.
It's alive!
And so they decided to like roll with that. So cool. So cool. They really did a good job on this game. And like honestly, if THQ like doubled down on a lot of the stuff they created, I think they would actually still be around. One of the only reasons they didn't is like they didn't pick a handful of IPs and just keep milking it until it's dry, which is basically what Ubisoft does right now with Assassin's Creed and a few other companies. I'm trying to remember, or a few other games. But it's like, I'd say Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and like, there's gotta be another. But like, I remember there was like 3 really big Ubisoft games that like kind of still keep Ubisoft running. What else did Ubisoft do? Like, if you look at Ubisoft's history, they have some really good games from back when they were still like small-time indie developers, basically. Ooh. Oh. My guess is it's gonna give you 3 upgrades.
Awesome.
Hold down X.
Oh, not again.
Bro. What a broken ability. Jeez. Is this area open again? Nope. Ooh, there's something over here that I seem to have overlooked. What is it? Gimme. Gimme. I'd be careful crawling on stuff like that. You never know if it's gonna have asbestos. As we all know, asbestos is not the bestest. I just said that out loud, didn't I? Chapter 4, The Attic. They really like this Chapter 4 thing. They just did 4 sections of it, didn't they? It's about 4. Give or take. And then they died. The end. Just chapter closed. It's done. Finished. It's over. You lose. Anybody else remember Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Even though the original is Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory? In case you want to be pedantic and really show off those skills. I'm pretty sure.
The book was still called Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Was it Charlie and the Chocolate Factory?
The book, yes.
Thought it was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I think the first movie is called Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Ah, that'll explain it. Gotta love harsh misunderstanding. because the book isn't about Charlie. The story's not about Charlie. It's mostly about Willy Wonka. Especially in the reboot movie. Where on earth am I supposed to be going? Okay. There are very few gases that are green. And if you see gas coming out of anywhere, get out of there. So that's an OSHA safety violation. And as we all know, that's where real things start becoming problems. Oh, I've seen this before. Is there something I can fire at? Well, I'm stuck here. I was like, I really feel like there's something I can do here, but I didn't know what it was. So I was gonna leave and then come back. Is there anything in this room that's interactable? Oh, what? Oh. Oh, you can just hold down X and fire a barrage. Run away. The fact that you can hold down circle and just hold down X and it fires for you, really nice detail that I wish I knew earlier. Oh. See, if you shoot the thing that lets you target enough times, something will... Something will happen. Always check out something when you think it glitches out. I thought it was glitched. I thought it just like straight up just shoot right through the wall.
What? A living stove?
What? A living stove? Who would have thunk it? Huh? Ooh. Something's really close and that's not good. Why are you scared? You fought like 7 of these guys. And granted, not at the same time. Why are there so many of them? Nope. Nope, 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 nope. The only time camping is acceptable is when you're playing single player. You know, in a lot of games, camping is in fact a viable strategy. Just keep it to the single player. Because when you drag other people into unfair tactics, it just drags down the fun for everyone else. Making the world
That's going in my
a little
blog.
bit better each game I play. Mentally ready. And if you have to rely on camping to do anything, like, you're not a very good gamer. That's why I give the exception to single-player games, because when it's single-player, you're the only person it affects. Like, if you camp badly in a single-player game, you're not really, in any game, you're not really achieving anything except dulling your own ability. Because then you rely on a specific location or item to get through. I think it's glitched. It sounds like he's saying bits. Can I leave? What was that? Okay. There's nothing here. Oh. Is there something here? No. Can I... This girl gonna get tetanus. Oh. I knew what I was supposed to do. You just turned off my brain for a second. See? Big brain knows what it's doing. By the way, most dumbwaiters don't operate like that because it requires the door to be closed to be activated. In case you're wondering, honestly, I would be... That would probably be the worst idea that you can do, because the monster house controls everything there. You're basically in a pipe that will just...
Where am I? Bobby! I think I'm gonna hurl.
Poor kid, man. Oh, I didn't see that. Timing. It's all in the timing. Oh god, he climbs so slow. I know me as a kid would have been terrified of this because I'd also be like, he's waist deep in water. If the thing drops, it's just gonna be like a toaster. Such a cool effect, though. Took me a second to remember that I did get this far in the game. I just don't remember that weird, like, mannequin boss. I just remember really being scared of the TVs. Some things just kind of stick in the mind. I'm just spamming circles so I know when to auto-target. This looks like a boss room. Definite. There's a lot. There's a suspiciously large amount of health food. There's a lot of healing items in this room. It somewhere that can be moved. No. There's gotta be some way of draining all this stuff out. Boom. That's a lot of healing items. This is not a good sign. No matter what it is, if there's a lot of healing items, that's bad omen.
Cool, I can use this.
It's not a good sign.
Might be handy. Whatever.
Okay. I'm assuming we drain out this roof. And a refill on the secondary items. There's something about to go down. I am very intrigued on which direction they're gonna go with this, because he's under the house. It could be literally anything. He's good.
I think I peed.
Ooh, that'll do it. That's why. It's not even a boss. It's just a lot of enemies. I think I lucked out to be able to pick up the thing and to book it out of here. I do not want to deal with any of this, so I'm gonna run and ditch all of this. This is not my problem. Oh, oh, they can't get up here. Good. Arcade tokens, arcade tokens, arcade tokens. Get out of here. Skedaddle, kid. gotta be something. Found the basement key. Got it. Got it. Come on, man. The fact that he also only hits one specific location. Come on. Run away, run away, run away. Special ability. Special ability.
Incoming!
Special ability. That's arcade tokens. Leave me alone. Huh.
Extra firepower! Awesome!
Oh god. It's like
Watch it!
stay away. There really is a lot of enemies. Do I have to start all of that over again? Please don't. Don't make me do this. I barely even blinked on that last segment. Ugh, my eyes. They are killing me.
Oh, my head.
Bro.
Holy man!
Really? They make you start this far back? Dude. That's ridiculous.
Whoa! Monsters!
You think you've ever had an unfair advantage? Imagine fighting an electric-based enemy when you're waist deep in water. Bro, it's an instant kill? I clicked R1 instead of L1 and it just... What? Holy moly.
Not good. The TV! The TV's coming towards me!
This should be fried. Like, legitimately. Oh god, I thought it actually hit me, because I was spamming circle to, like, try and pick up stuff while I was running around. This game, that's all I'm gonna say, it's just this game. I don't trust chairs. I already know I'm gonna go this way. Still don't know where that monkey is. Just said I like found it. I hate the fact that I connected the dots, that it was going to be a difficult segment, but still didn't do anything about it. I'm just like, okay, cool, let's just run around. Like, I should have known better. Been mentally preparing and prepping the directions I was going to go in.
Might be handy. Whatever.
Whatever. Just, you know, what I need to live. I actually just shoot from up here. Oh yeah. They can't hit me from up here. I can't hit them from up here. They're not. Oh, that guy can hit me from up here. Ooh, run away! I just need to kill him twice. refill the room with enemies.
Extra firepower. Awesome.
Definitely gonna need that. Okay, so this introduces a new enemy, one that just shoots down from above. So let's get out of here. Up and over. Here. Aha. Basement key. Spam my way through the boss at a range. Okay, so this one infinitely spawns. Blast outwards. There we go. This side. Some arcade tokens next to both. Okay, get out of here. Need space. Holy smokes, what's the range on that thing? So the thing can hit me from like really high up. That's no good.
Please let this be a nightmare.
Really aren't kind with some of these levels, man. To push that box. To spin the dial. For those of you who haven't yet, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm actually looking to be monetized on YouTube. So if you're watching me on...
Might be handy. Whatever.
You know, check out my YouTube. It would really help out the channel. It would be really good. Long term goal, but I really want to be monetized. I think it would be nice. No, it isn't nice being beaten up. house furniture. Strafing. Thank you. It smells amazing. Mmm. Boom. Fire it. Fire it.
Hope you're not getting wet.
See, his special is useless.
Oh, I can do this.
Thing's not dead yet.
Extra firepower. Awesome.
This room's gonna flood with enemies, and I'm gonna have to at least fire at some of them. I think it would be best just to shoot down a bunch of enemies because they all have similar attack patterns, meaning if I get down, if I go down in a certain area, it'll be more difficult. Like if I climb a box or something, it'll be more difficult in the next area that I try getting down from. How did that not shock me? I don't know. I don't know what hitboxes are anymore. Can't be affected by hitboxes if you don't know exactly what they are. When you're surrounded, one of the worst things you can do is tunnel yourself by climbing stuff. Like, if you can't immediately escape, then don't run any risks that could make it so you couldn't. In hindsight, when I was climbing all of those boxes and stuff to try and get away from the enemies, since I didn't have a direction that I could actually go in, like, since there wasn't like an escape hatch or anything like that, there wasn't really anything I could do about it. Sometimes tunneling, making yourself zone is never good. Zoning yourself is probably the worst possible thing you can do to yourself in a video game. It's like making your options limited. Far away. Ooh, it's gonna come down closer. Get away before he gets me again. Once I've dealt with this guy, I'm actually gonna have a shot at fighting Big Bad. So this guy basically cuts my directions in half. As long as this guy's alive, I'm basically running off of less directions than I should. There's gotta be health somewhere. Out of there. Move, 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 move. Climb, 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 climb. Because he hit me up here last time. Fire off. Finish off. Go. Healing up somewhere. What hit me? Oh my gosh, was that the fire or like residue from the villain? This food's way too good.
Oh, my head feels like I just took a math class.
Ah! I didn't mean to do that. Alright, I think at this moment, I think I should take a break and take some good care of myself. I think you should too. Drink water and make sure that you get enough like rest to like really process stuff. Because most people who watch my stuff tend to watch it relatively late at night. Get some sleep. Rest up. Like, share, subscribe. Take very good care of yourself. Remember, there's always loved ones around you. I haven't confirmed this for the seal of approval quite yet because I haven't beaten it. I want to wait until the end, so... and just remember,